Hello divas and divos, welcome to Roller Diva Dance Fit. I go by the name of Lady Godiva. I'm a fitness coach and skating enthusiast. I'm also a clinical psychologist, and today we're going to talk about an issue of real importance in the skating community. That is going to be, does skating equal therapy? We're going to discuss this issue coming up. Cue the music. Okay, so let's get into this discussion today. Before we start, however, I would like you to like this video. I would like you to subscribe, and I would like you to ring the bell so anytime I'm ready to have a chit chat about something important with you, you are there. So the idea of skate therapy. Can you skate and have it as an alternative, as a replacement for therapy? Well, let's look at this from a place of wellness, okay? If you are doing well, if your life is going about in a wonderful way, you feel fantastic, you feel great, there aren't too many problems, you are in a different state of psychological wellness than if things are a hot mess for you, right? So if you're having trouble in your relationship, if you have past issues or trauma that's coming up for you, if you have feelings of immense insecurity that are based on what you've experienced in life, that is a very different story, right? If those are issues for you, you are coming from a place of maybe not being quite well. So let me explain this by using another example, right? Because we're really good at understanding our physical body. We understand that a lot more than we understand our psychological selves, okay? So imagine this. If you have a smoothie that you love, you drink it every morning, okay? Has nice leafy greens, it has fruits, you drink it, you feel good, you feel revitalized. That's a perfect thing to do to enhance your wellness. And if you're feeling good that day, right? If you're already in a place of health, that smoothie will enhance things for you. It'll allow you to keep feeling healthy going forward. So perfect. Now imagine you have an illness, right? You have an infection, you have the flu, you have an injury, right? You break your leg. Now, if you drink that smoothie, is it gonna help? The answer is not gonna help, okay? So that is how you wanna look at skating. It is an enhancement for those periods of time when you are in a good state of health. But if you are injured, if you are not well, you need more than the smoothie to get through that, okay? Same with skating. If you are feeling good about life, if you are managing things, maybe there's just the normal hiccups that everybody experiences. If that's what you're experiencing, then great. Skating is gonna help you sort that out. You're gonna roll and feel meditative and feel good about things, okay? But if you are having issues, you need to get those addressed. And skating can be a nice adjunct, right? So if you're mending a broken leg, continue to drink the smoothie, right? It's gonna help you in some ways. If you are feeling sick in some other way, continue to drink the smoothie, right? It's gonna allow your body to replenish, but it's not all that you need, okay? I want to also mention that, again, if you're coming from a place of health, or even if you're not coming from a place of wellness, skating does have therapeutic qualities. Okay, so I wanted to talk about some of the therapeutic qualities that skating does have. Okay, so one of the great things about skating that can be highly therapeutic is it allows for self-reflection, right? And that is something you're going to do in a therapeutic process if you engage in that as well, okay? So what I mean by self-reflection is if I'm skating around, if I'm trying to learn a new dance move or a new trick, what I'm doing is I'm ascertaining what are my strengths, what are my weaknesses, right? I'm trying to enhance the positive. I'm trying to strengthen the things that are maybe not so great. And that is such an important mindset to be in because that allows wellness. Throughout the course of your life, that is something you're going to need. And definitely, if you are in therapy, that is something that's going to be focused on, okay? So use the skating process to look at your strengths, to pay attention to your weaknesses, right? And it's not about not is just about improving. So let skating start to take you down that road. Another great thing about skating is it can allow you to feel accomplished, okay? The more accomplished you feel, the more your self-esteem gets bolstered, right? It gets improved, the better you're gonna be in every other area of your life, okay? So again, as an adjunct to therapy, it can be so important, especially the idea of a connection between your mind and your body. It is so essential. When you start working out your body, you will notice that you start thinking differently, okay? So the sense of accomplishment that skating can bring is of utmost importance, okay? So keep that going on your journeys. Another great thing about skating is that it is purposeful and goal-directed, okay? So again, this is another little gem for your life. This is another thing that you can use, being able to have structure, being able to set goals for yourself and to see yourself achieve them. The best way of going about skating is really think about what you want to improve and work on that during every skate session, okay? That is what I mean by goal-directed. The more you can do that in skate, guess what? It tends to bleed into the other areas of your life. So you tend to start to notice yourself feeling more goal-directed in your professional activities, in your relationships, and any other area of personal self-improvement. Be goal-directed, use skating to help you figure out how to get that done. All right. Another thing that I absolutely love about skating, it is what we call a mindful activity. It allows you to be mindful. So what do I mean by mindful? Mindfulness is about being in the present moment, okay? Usually, if we're thinking about awful crap from the past, doesn't feel so good, we feel a little bit depressed, right? If we're thinking about that. If we're worried about what's gonna happen tomorrow, right? With that friend, or at that job, or at school, then it makes us feel anxious. And sometimes, we need to have those feelings and we need to have those thoughts. But what happens when we're skating, you're just in the groove of the moment, right? You're just feeling the wheels underneath your feet, okay? And you are in the moment. That is so important for being able to clear your mind. That is so important for being able to reset. So mindfulness, a wonderful therapeutic part of skating that everybody really needs to embrace. Be mindful. And another thing that's great about skating is it's a social activity, okay? So a lot of the time if you're skating, you can do it solo, but you can get some friends. You can go to the rink, see other people. You can go to the skate park, try tricks with people that maybe you don't know, maybe people that you meet up with, but that social connection, what we call interpersonal connection, is so important for our mental health needs. Okay? If you notice yourself feeling distressed, if you're depressed or anxious or have some other mental health concern, please see a professional, okay? But again, skating is important as an adjunct. If you're feeling in good health, skating is important for being able to maintain that good health. So love and peace to all of you. We all struggle sometimes. That's a completely normal thing. But as a community, part of it is let's work together to get better. Hope this was helpful for you. If you have any tips about mental health or using skating as therapy or therapy that you've received and how it's felt for you, how it's changed your life, please add that to the comments. It'll make for a really nice discussion. Thank you all for listening to this really thought-provoking conversation today. Subscribe, like, ring the bell, and I will see you soon. Bye!